because I've been getting a lot of questions from people, and so hopefully I can address some of those questions, and you can get going on that if you have not already. Okay, so first you log into your Common Application and you want to go down to the education page. I talked about this in the first Common App introduction. Then you need to fill in your school stuff. So what I did is I went to School Lookup. Then I can put in Bangalore and say search. Many of your schools will actually be here. If you don't see your school here, then type in your school. As you can see, it's only, this NPS is actually NPS Indernagar. So you would want to put in NPS. But if you don't see your school here, basically it doesn't matter what you put in. You can put anything in because they're not going to find it. So you say search again, and it says did not find your school. So then you click here, and you get 0000. All right. Current or most recent secondary school attended. All right. Put in the School of Rock. So you put your school name in there, not School of Rock, and then you need to put the address. 586 Bob Dylan Lane. Okay. And city is Bangalore. And country is India. Right. Okay, then you go down and you put in your counselor, Mr., Mrs., Doctor, first name, last name, and counselor's title. So some of you actually have counselors. Others might have to put class teacher or vice principal, whatever you need to put there. And then you put in the counselor's email address there. Put in the phone number. Doesn't really matter because they're never going to call, but you can find that on your school's website probably. Okay. All right, this is a little unrelated, but I know that a lot of you guys missed this. So if you see this question towards the bottom, if your progression through secondary school was or will be delayed or interrupted in any way, please check all that apply. Some of you have gone to a different school in 9th and 10th than you go to in 11th and 12th, in which case you need to check this, did or will change secondary schools. No big deal. You have to upload a document that just says why you changed schools. So for many of you, it might be just because they didn't have 11th and 12th at your previous school. Some of you might have chosen to go into a different curriculum. Whatever, you just put it there. It is another opportunity for you to tell a bit about yourself and your educational career. So, those of you who've changed schools, you can take that opportunity. After we're done, we put save and check for errors. And there may be some errors. Yes, education interrupted. Okay, so it's saying because I checked that there was an education interruption, I need to upload a document. In my case, I'm not going to do that, so save and check for errors again. Okay, this was another question that came up. What if I went to a summer program, a college in the US or anywhere else? If you have, you can check this box. And you can put in the CEB code, again looking it up, put in the name of the college, put in the dates you attended, and check what applies here. All right, so that's all for the education page. Next, you need to go down to school forms. Okay, when you get down to the school forms, you'll notice all your schools are up here at the top. That'll be important in a minute. Okay, I've already done this, but for you that haven't done this, you'll see release authorization. It'll look a bit like this. You need to check this. I authorize all schools that I've attended to release requested records, blah, blah, blah. Okay, now down here it says that basically, in short, that this is about the Privacy Act in the US. So it says that you're allowed to be able to request to see your recommendations at a later date from the college that you go to. So we need to check either yes, I waive my right to see these at a later date, or no, I don't waive my right. I think it's always best to put yes because that shows that you're confident that your teachers are going to write good recommendations for you. So you do whatever you want, but I think you should probably put yes here. And then in the signature, you just type your name, put the date of birth, and save. Okay. Oh, now I need to change the date. Okay. All right. Are you serious? US date. And save. I had US date. Okay, bear with me. Notice that the Common App is pretty idiot-proof, so you continue to make errors and it'll tell you that you're making an error. Next, I want you to click on this Invite Official. Okay, when you put on Invite Official, this screen comes up. And so let me just invite the counselor. This is, again, whoever's going to be putting up your specific counselor recommendation letter and going to be loading your transcripts. Okay, so you put in first name, last name, the email address of your counselor, and then I understand that upon inviting the school official, I'll no longer be able to alter that release that we gave before. Okay, now I send invitation. Now that sends an email to my counselor saying that I've requested a recommendation from them. And that's going to be the school report. They want to give another report because once you upload these documents, you're not going to be able to go back and change anything. So optional report might be new grades or anything else that might have happened. Mid-year report is typically asked for in January. Some schools fill out the mid-year report right now since they tend to be ready with that, but not required. Final report, as its name denotes, is likely going to be after you get into a college and you decide to go to that college and you have your final grades from 12th grade exams out, then you send the final report to just that college that you end up going to. All right, so now it says we need a teacher, so let's go ahead and assign a teacher. Sorry, actually you got to do that here first. Invite official. Okay, so now we'll do a teacher. Okay, first and last name. Make sure that everybody understands that we are going to be actually putting in the teacher's or counselor's email address here, not mine. All right, then you say the subject area. Okay, send invitation. All right, and you can add another teacher there as well because some of the colleges that you apply to will request 2 teachers. All right. Now let me go over to the email and have you see what that looks like.